Purim learn an important principle in the Torah from this Parsha. Actually, we see it in other Parashas as well. Moshe Rabbeinu was given Kol HaTorah Kula at Har Sinai. And here, in this Parsha, he's talking about things that happened 40 years after Har Sinai. Bilam, Le'avim Amoni Moav Kal Hashem. People from Moav and Ammon can't come in to the congregation of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. They could be Megayer. They can't marry into Klal Yisrael. Why? Because when you're going in the wilderness and you wanted to pass through Moav and you wanted to pass through and you'll buy water, you'll buy food, wouldn't do it. Why didn't they come out to offer you food and water? They were cruel. They're so inconsiderate. They don't belong in Klal Yisrael. But Moshe Rabbeinu got this mitzvah at Har Sinai. He told it to Klal Yisrael later. But he got this mitzvah, which is based on a historical fact, which didn't happen until 40 years later. Balak hired Bilam to curse Klal Yisrael. That was also 40 years later. And because of that, Moav and Midian are also cursed, and you're not allowed to have anything to do with them. You even see it in Mitzrayim. The mitzvah of matzah came before the actual Yetzias Mitzrayim. But they left Mitzrayim b'chipazon in a hurry, and the Torah says there was not enough time for the dough to become chametz. And that's why we eat matzah, to remember what happened then. But when HaKadosh Baruch Hu gave the mitzvah to Moshe Rabbeinu, in the Parashah of HaChodesh Hazeh Lechem Rosh Chodashim, they had not left Mitzrayim yet. So the mitzvah was there. The Isser Ammon and Moav was there. All of it was in the Torah. And the Torah was there before the world was given. The Torah doesn't conform to the world. The world, history, events conform to the Torah. Because Ammon and Moav had to be excluded from Klal Yisrael. They were destined to perform something, some evil deed that exempted them from the privilege of becoming part of Klal Yisrael. Because Klal Yisrael was destined to leave Mitzrayim b'chipazon, because of that, the mitzvah of matzah was given beforehand. They left b'chipazon because there was a mitzvah of matzah, not the other way around. No, there's a famous saying, Rabbi Nosson. There's a little sefer called Sefer HaYoshel Rabbi Nosson. Rabbi Nosson says, people think that, the Torah the mitzvah makes sense. I understand the mitzvah. And that makes the Torah legitimate because I can understand it. Rabbi Nosson says, no, just the opposite. The Torah does not gain in validity because some genius happens to understand it or thinks he understands it. No, just the opposite. A testimony to human intelligence is that sometimes we can understand the Torah. The Torah is paramount. The Torah comes before everything else. Everything in history conforms to the Torah. There's a saying, you see, but you do not observe. You can see something and not realize what it really represents. You see, but you do not observe. We live in the world, and we experience things, and we see things. Gedolei Yisrael, great tzaddikim, brilliant minds see, and they say, there's a message here. HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants us to know something, and that's why he's doing this. There are hurricanes and there are floods and the climate change. Okay, there is climate change. Why is there climate change? Why are there floods? Why are there hurricanes? The Gemara says, Gemara in Parashas, thunder frightens people. Thunder and lightning frightens people. And that's to make us think of tshuva. There's an explosion that we can't understand. Who's making it? Who controls it? The Rabbeinu Shalom. You can hear the thunder. You can see the lightning. You can see the floods. You can experience the hurricane. You can see it. You have to observe it and take the lesson from it.